Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and Tony Khan just keeps giving me more things to make videos about. I'd gone a day without talking about AEW. One video, I didn't talk about AEW. Now we're back talking about how pathetic Tony Khan is. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the new rumoured Wyatt family with Bo Dallas as Uncle Howdy, Braun Strowman, and a rumoured returning Erik Rowan. So we're going to get into that. But first, Ross Sap. I don't care what tweets you take from me and post out of context. I don't care what your simp NPC fans think of me. They can think I'm a transphobe. They can think I'm a Vince McMahon supporter, even though I'm none of these things. And you keep doing you, bro. You keep going online threatening people. You keep talking to people like shit. You just keep being a piece of shit. And I'll do my thing here, where I respect my audience. Mr. Sap. Speaking of respecting my audience, Memberships are now live. I finally got around to doing it. For $4.99 a month, you can join the Crossman Elite. You'll get exclusive perks such as a shout out in every video, exclusive live streams, loyalty badges, and priority comment response. And I say priority comment response because sometimes when I do a video and it blows up and I get a bunch of hate coming at me, it's hard for me to keep track of the comments. So that will come up as a highlighted comment, and I know I can respond to it, basically, instead of it being some troll talking about how bad my teeth are because they don't have anything original to say about me. So let's get into Tony. Tony Khan went out, I think, after Collision and before Ring of Honor, and he spoke to this crowd. This crowd was very small because a lot of people had left. They don't want to sit around and watch an hour of Ring of Honor, and he spoke to that crowd. He was practically begging them to stick around for Ring of Honor. He was begging them to watch Dynasty. And he was there for a good 6-7 minutes, just going on and on and on and on and on. And he seemed very, very upset and angry when he was doing it. I can't play the clip here because we all know what AEW's like. They like to copyright even fan footage, which is not how the copyright system works. But AEW, they're managing to get around it and push it into their favour, even though they shouldn't be doing. And to me, from my observation, we all like to talk about Tony Khan being a cokehead, okay? We all joke about it, but we don't actually know if he is one. Now, this is my observation. He looked like he was a socially awkward man. My apologies. He looked like he was a socially awkward man on narcotics. Now, from my experience, I know what someone like that looks like. That's what Tony Khan looked like to me. And I'm not confirming he is. I'm not saying Tony Khan's on cocaine. It's my observation. He looks like he does partake in the old party powder, if you know what I mean. So he did that, and it was very embarrassing. It was very awkward to watch. Some of the crowd was heckling him, and then some of the crowd were giving light cheers and say, all right, fuck off. We're sick of here. We don't want to listen to you. Fuck off. And it was sad. It was sad to watch. It was sad to see. And I think we're going to see a meltdown of epic proportions from Tony Khan coming later in the week. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. but I'm hoping right at the same time because it gives me more content. It gives me more videos to make about Tony, and everyone loves ripping into Tony, which is unfortunate. He started off as a trailblazing promoter, and he became nothing more than a meme. Tony Khan is a meme. That's all he is. That is all he is. It's sad, but at the same time, keep being a meme, Tony, because you're giving me more things to make videos about. On to the next thing. The return of Uncle Howdy. So we're getting all these teases. We're getting all this cryptic stuff on before Raw, before SmackDown, during Raw, during SmackDown, and on WWE social media accounts. We're getting all of those, and Braun Strowman was a former member of the Wyatt family, and he is pretty much ready to return. He's come out and he's stated that he feels good, he feels great, he's just waiting for the doctor to say go, and he's going to be back. Eric Rowan, on the other hand, Eric Rowan was released, I can't remember when Eric Rowan was released, 2020? 2021? He was released, and obviously an original Wyatt family member, the only original one remaining, unfortunately. So he's got to be in there, man. He's got to be in there. But apparently he was seen at one of WWE's medical centres. I'd say medical centre. It's not really a hospital. It's more of a medical centre. Medical centre where they go to get checked up before they're ready to debut or return. So Eric Rowan looks like he's coming back to WWE, and we're going to have three. We're going to have Uncle Howdy, Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan. Some are saying Alexa Bliss. Now, I'm not much of a fan of that. It makes sense, obviously, because of the past, but I'm not really a fan of that. But it is what it is. I mean, who am I to question a faction created out of the love for Bray Wyatt? You know what I mean, none of my business. But I'm just an observer, a wrestling observer, if you will. Except I don't have dementia. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you want to see this new faction, and do you think Tony Khan needs to stop being a meme? Because the faction can't have the word Wyatt in it. They can't have the word Wyatt because even though it's for Bray, they can't take away from themselves. They need to be themselves at the same time, their own thing, whilst still doing it for Bray. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, follow me on X at the Crossman 25. Become a member. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.